Okay, welcome beautiful friends to our channel once again. Today I'll be taking you through blending. In the previous sessions we have been going through different fats, animal fats. We also looked at palm kernel oil, and today we want to see what happens, what difference comes in when we get the lard, which is a pig fat, and we mix it with the palm kernel oil. We want to see if we blend, because we found out that if we blend, we can have a way how we can minimize the costs and we get profits out of the making bar soap. So today we shall be using a ratio of 2 to 3, where we have this one 200 grams, which is the lard, and then we have palm kernel oil, which is 300 grams. That is the ratio of 2 to 3. Then caustic soda, we are using, that is 123.5 grams. And then still, we are using our hardener, 10 grams of sodium chloride. We want to see the difference which comes in when we blend the two. We said before we use this caustic soda, we need to test the temperature. And the favorable temperatures are supposed to be 40 and below. And we can see that our temperature is in the range. It is 26 degrees Celsius. Therefore, this is safe to be used. So for these oils, we can see they are cool. Therefore, there is no need of testing them. So after having tested and measured all this, our first step is to make sure that we have our trough. Today, I'm using our glass trough. And I say if you don't have this at home, you can use a basin or any other plastic round thing which can help you in stirring. This helps us in stirring. So you have palm kernel oil, you can put it first. We are trying to blend, so we are going to just mix the two oils. So this is the 300 grams palm kernel oil, and then we have the lard, which is 200 grams. We said saponification process is just reacting fat or oil with caustic soda, and in that case we'll be able to get our soap. Now this is sodium chloride, which is our hardener. We said sodium chloride is a ionic compound which cannot dissolve in oil. So what we need to do is to dissolve this caustic soda in sodium chloride in our caustic soda. So when you put it there, we get the spatula. Can get the spatula, and we stir until when it dissolves. We stir until when it dissolves. We know all ionic compounds are soluble in water, and this caustic soda has been dissolved in water. Therefore, it can easily dissolve the 10 grams of sodium chloride. So, we have added the 300 grams of palm kernel oil. So you have to first mix them thoroughly, so that you know that it is a good blend of the two oils. So after stirring, and you're very sure that it has mixed very well, it has formed a uniform mixture. This is just a mixture of the lard and palm kernel oil. So after having this mixture blended together, now we can add in our caustic soda. And we say this caustic soda needs to be added slowly. Why are we adding it slowly? To prevent the air bubbles. If you add very fast or anyhow, air bubbles will go in our soap. So to prevent all that, we have to make sure that you pour slowly and gently to prevent the air bubbles. So after doing that, we can now stir. and stir until we form a porridge-like mixture. Stir until we form a porridge-like mixture. Can increase on the speed. You can see there is a very big difference compared to what we had at first. So the reaction, when it takes place, it's no longer the oil, but now it is soap. Because we said when we get fats or oils and react to them with caustic soda, we form glycerin and soap. So this is the soap being formed. Some of the people are asking if you use maybe the fat of cows, won't the soap be smelling that scent of milk and etc. So it's no longer the fat of a cow or fat of a pig or fat of any other animal. Instead, now this is soap because the reaction has taken place. So when you stir and this porridge-like mixture forms, you can see now we have a porridge-like mixture. When a porridge-like mixture forms, at that stage, we can add in other additives. And we said some of the additives we are going to add, we have the perfume and also we have the color. So at this stage, you can add perfume. And today I'm using the lemon perfume. And we can use the bottle tops. To measure. And since this is only 500 grams of oil that we have used, only one bottle top is enough. One bottle top is enough to give the scent that we need. But depending on your customer's tastes or what you want, you can add as much as you can. But some people are allergic to perfume, so make sure you don't put too much perfume and you chase away some customers, or even those who want to use it for washing plates, for washing cups. It wouldn't be good to add a lot of perfume. So after stirring a little bit, now we can add in some color. We said all these are additives. They are optional. You can decide to put them or not put them. But in today's session, I want us to have a look at this color. We are putting blue. And it said that the intensity of the color you put, you will determine how your soap will look like. If you put very little, it will become light. If you put a little bit, what is enough, it will be that color that you have put. So when you see this one, it is not very enough. So which means we can add in another spatula. So the measurement of the color will depend on what you're seeing. When you stir, what do you see? So for me, when I stir here, I see that this is not enough. So I have added. But what I've added now should be enough to give the desired color that I want. So you stir until when it is uniform. Until when it becomes uniform throughout the mixture. Until when it becomes uniform, and then you can use the mold. Today we are using silicone molds. Those are the molds we have been using. But you can use even wood, the wooden molds. In our next session, we shall be looking at the wooden mold. Can you be able to make your own mold at home? Or which other kinds of molds can we use if you don't have the silicone mold? So in our next session, we shall be looking at other molds that you can improvise with when we are making bar soap. So you can see there is a difference. We have added the color, and this color will be seen vividly after the setting of this solution. When it has set in the modes, when we are removing it after the 24 hours, we shall be able to recognize the color that we have used. Now, because this trough is very big, it may not be very good for us to use it to power in our modes. So we are going to improvise with this beaker, that we use the beaker to power in the modes to prevent some of the solutions from powering. So we can have this powered in the beaker. So when it is in the beaker, we can easily power in our mode. So you have this mode, can power in the mode. So when you power in the mode, you can see that it is able to make a bar. It is able to make one bar of soap. So you can shake so that they becomes uniform on top, so that your bar soap doesn't have some other designs on the top. So at this stage, it is safe and set. We are going to keep this for 24 hours. After 24 hours, we shall be able to remove it, and then we test how it is working. Stop mark. Okay, so after 24 hours, we can now remove from our mode. You can see this is now a different mode we are using, and in this we blended two oils, the one for lard and the one for palm kernel oil. So today we want to see what is the difference when we blend the two oils together. So because the 24 hours are enough for it to have cured, you can see now. You can see it has cured and it is very now safe for use. So after the 24 hours, we can now use our soap. Let's test and we'll see the difference. So it is hard. It is hard. So we can test our soap and we see how it works. So we can see it also lathers very, very well. So you can now use our soap for bathing. You can use it for cleaning utensils and doing any other kind of job at home. So you can see this is one of the ways that we can utilize these resources, but also at the end of it all, making profits. So here we have blended the ratio of 2 to 3. That of lard and also that of palm kernel oil, and we have been able to come up with this product. I'll be waiting for you in the upcoming sessions to see how we can continue to use the other locally available materials to make soap. Waiting for you in our next session. Thank you once again, dear friends who have been part of us up to this level. I believe you have learned something from what we have been doing, especially blending the different oils, so that we come up with something which is very, very profitable and also maximizing the profits at the end of it all. Thank you for being part of us. Wait for you in the upcoming sessions. Put your comment in the comment section and also let me know whether you're getting something from what we are sharing. Otherwise, have a blessed time. God bless.